Hi everyone, afternoon. Thanks Jamie, thanks for the introduction and passing over the presentations to me. My name is Chris from Kaplan. I'll be your host on we're going to talk about finance and accounting certifications or qualifications from Kaplan. So without further ado, let me just share with you a presentation deck that I already prepared for you guys, okay? Just give me a second. Okay, so today we are going to talk about financial and accounting qualifications from Kaplan Higher Education Academy. So basically, here's what you need to know about the 4 financial and accounting qualifications from Kaplan, okay? So over at Kaplan, we run 4 accounting certification, which is ACCA, CFA, or known as CFA IBF for Singaporean or PR holder, CPA Australia, and also Singapore CA qualification. So I'll just run through one by one. It's not going to be very detailed because due to time constraint. And what I prepared is actually the most of the facts about each qualifications that we tend to get a lot of questions from students. But of course, if there's any questions, please do ask after the presentations, okay? So the first qualifications we're going to talk about is ACCA, or Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. Okay, so basically, ACCA is the better, well-known accounting qualification in the education sector, okay? So these are a few of the facts, very simple, easiest to enter. Okay, there's 2 entry points depending on your highest qualification. All right, if you are a degree holder, then you'll be proceeding directly with ACCA. But if you hold any qualification below degree, then there's also then you'll be entering via FIA. Once you complete FIA, then you go straight to ACCA. There are 3 levels within ACCA with 13 papers in total. So as you can see, there are completion duration depending on where you start, okay? So completion duration will be from 2.5 years to 3 years. And we are talking about 13 papers. These are before exemptions. So depending on your qualification, they might have some exemptions whereby you will start maybe in at level 2 or even level 3, the final stage, okay? And then overall, the ACCA qualification actually skewed towards equipping students with accounting skills and knowledge. So it talks more about accounting, it talks a bit of financial management, financial reporting, and even taxation. But mainly the major content would be equipping students with accounting knowledge, okay? So in future, ACCA actually will come up with a career point as well, whereby they are moving or they're changing some of their degree method to better educate students on fintech, financial technologies as well. But that project, I think, would kickstart maybe end of this year for next year's students. So estimated course fee would be around 8 to 15 grand. But this is just the course fee. It does not include the exam fees, okay? These are the general facts that most of the students will ask now, okay? So moving on to CFA or CFA IBF, Chartered Financial Analyst. And a few facts is, the entry point is pretty, I would say pretty not too stringent, okay? Is that you must either fulfill one of the entry requirements shown here. So whether you're a final year degree student or a degree holder, or if you don't own any degree, you can actually enter CFA if you do have a minimum 4 years of working experience. But do take note, okay, on all these qualifications, right, all these entry requirements, you don't need to be in the finance sector, okay? I repeat, it doesn't need to be related to finance or investment or even accounting. So for CFA, as long as you do have a degree or you have 4 years of working experience, you can actually enter this qualification. Okay, so there's 3 levels to complete. Completion duration would be around 1.5 years. Okay, this one, CFAs are best known for their investment analysis and wealth planning. So if you are a financial advisor, or you work as a wealth manager, then this certification would actually give you an edge over some of your colleagues or peers. Estimated cost fee would be around SGD 12,000 plus. And for Singaporean and PR, good news, right now, IBF are actually funding this qualification up to 95%. So the cost fee of 12K, this one is before funding, yeah, for Singaporean and PR holders, okay? And next slide, CPA Australia, Certified Practicing Accountants. This one, the entry requirements is quite stringent, okay? You have to be a degree holder. And if your degree, it's, your degree, it's in finance and accounting, then there'll be some exemptions involved as well. So there are 2 levels with 12 papers in total. So 2 levels, foundation and also program. Okay, that's how we differentiate the 2 levels. So if you are a degree holder, you might have some exemptions for the foundation level. Okay, even if you do have a degree, an accredited degree for by CPA, you still at most you will be exempted from the 6 papers under CPA foundation. There are very few cases that you'll be exempted from any papers under the CPA program, which is the 2nd level. So this one, this qualification is a bit, what do you call it? It's a bit unique. Why would I say that? It's because the content, the course structure actually teach or mold students to become business acute graduates. So like, as you can see in the slides, CPA is actually involved with producing, reports that accurately reflect the business dealings of companies and individuals. And they also helps, the employers to choose best course of action to minimize the spending, minimizing taxes and maximizing profitability. So this is about, it's all about business. It trains you to become like to have the mindset of a businessman. But of course, if you don't own a business, you can actually, work as a business manager as well in a major company. So it's pretty special compared to ACCA and also CFA, whereby ACCA and CFA, they tend to focus on a specific skills to groom the students. Okay, so estimated cost fee would be around 5K to 7.5K. And of course, there'll be exemptions as well. If you hold a degree, that one, of course, you can check whether online, or you can actually just, get in touch with Kaplan or myself in order to find out more about this. And then we can go to SCA, Singapore Chartered Accountants Qualification. So this one also quite stringent, the entry point. You must be a degree holder or a local polytechnic diploma in accountancy. So you definitely have to have a degree in order to take up SCA as well, just like CPA. Unlike ACCA and also CFA, CFA also, you do need a degree, but at least if you do have 4 years of working experience, then you can join. But this one, CPA, SCA, and also ACCA, they don't take in your working experience consideration. They only look at your academic achievement. Okay, so for SCA, there are 12 papers to complete. The completion duration 2 to 2.5 years. Same thing, I missed out on this one. There are also 2 levels, which we call foundation and also professional level. So this qualification focus heavily on equipping students with auditing skills. So if you you wanted to become an auditor, then this is the best options for you to go for. And estimated cost fee would be around SGD 12K. And audit firms, the big fours, even smaller audit firms, they prefer, this is actually the most preferred qualification that they, they would look at. So I would say majority of our students, SCA students, they are from these big four or any other audit firms that are sending their students to come and, go through the course with us. Okay, so currently our intake for next year, for the second intake, is actually open for all courses, and the classes will start in the month of July and ends in sometime in October and November, depending on which qualifications that you are going through. And then usually the exam window for each qualification will be almost the same, like for CFA, SCA, and also CPA, that would be 6 months. That means every June and December, that would be your exam window, okay? For ACCA, there are 4 exam windows within a year, and each quarter will have their exams. So you can, you can plan ahead, and then you can, take the exam whenever you are comfortable with, okay? And so basically, that's a very brief description of the courses that we have over here. And if you do have any questions, you can ask through these presentations, or if not, please just do a screenshot of the contact details of my colleagues and also my contact over here. And do drop us an email, or even just give us a call or even a text. Then we will actually get back to you on the course fee, course schedule, and also the application form for the courses that you wanted to go for. So just remember, our classes are starting in the month of July, and intake are actually open right now. I know it's a bit, presentation is a bit short because, there's a lot of details that I can talk about. It's just that those are the most, likely questions that we get from students before they actually enroll into the course, okay? So I guess that's actually ends my presentations, and back to you, Jamie.